Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to Read Bible with Me channel and welcome to How to Study Bible Beginner's Guide. So we are at the step 3 of How to Study Bible. So in we are moving to step 4 and step 5 in this video. So I do have some worksheet for this in my channel description box. You can find the link from there. So step 4. So step 4 is actually kind of summary kind of step 4, because now you learn about that chapter or that book and you corrected the mistake and you have done or you understood the prophecy in a right way. So in this chapter we are writing down the summary. So in step 4 worksheet 4, again, yes, book, chapter, verse, and you write down the summary, new summary of the whole book, so that you will get a whole summary of the book at one place, and also write down the notes for the future study, and also the prayer from the whole book. So this prayer I mean is, now from the last 3 steps you have written down the prayers that you found from the study. So you know all the prayers you have written down at the end of every study. So you write all those together at one place, so that it will be easy for you to guide you with the prayers. So you will know how to pray in a little more better way. You can find all this at one place. That's why I wrote prayer from the whole book. We move to step 5. So step 5 is kind of self-review step. That's implement to our life. It's whatever we studied in that book or the chapter, we are going to implement that in our life. So just go through all the worksheet from behind and see what are the God's advice that is having for me, and what are the things you learned, and started look into your life and ask the question, am I following God's word? So God's word in the sense that all the God's advice you have learned from that book, you should look into that and look into your life and see if you are following that in your life. And if not, you write, if it's no, you write it down, what all are the words you are not following and what are the mistakes you are not following. So if no, if that's no, then am I ready to accept my mistake? So you just wrote those down. So are you ready to accept that mistake? Or are you ready to correction? Because most of the people are filled with ego. They won't correct themselves. So if you are not ready to accept and get changed, means you can stop this video right now and you can walk away. But if you are ready to accept that mistakes, then next is, what are my mistakes? So if you are accepting that mistake, you need to find out in which way you are doing the mistakes. Okay, okay, in this I will tell you one example, like what to say. Okay, so here you find that yes, I am not following that God's word, that not to feel jealous. Are you ready to accept my mistake? Yes, I'm ready to accept. What are my mistakes? So here you need to look when you are feeling the jealous, or what are the situations you feel jealous. You write down that mistakes down, so that you will know what you should correct. So when that situation come, you should start to feel that, okay, you don't have to feel jealous about that, because it's not a right to feel jealous, and jealous is not going to jealous is going to be like a sin for myself, and it's not correct for me itself. So that's how you need to rectify or correct that, how to correct that mistake. Then next is a review on my life. So review on my life means how I can change or how I can review myself. So if you're jealous, means how I can not to feel jealous. Maybe you can pray, like whenever that situation comes, you pray, or like that you come to review or make review on my life and my new decision. So once you write the review and you write down the new decision, like I am going to pray every time that situation comes, or I'm going to do like this, or I'm going to do like that. So write down that new decisions and started your life. That's how you are supposed to do review. So just simply think means you cannot follow that correctly. You need to find that according to the God's word, and you should accept that mistake. This step is very crucial. If you're not accepting the mistake, you cannot change at all. So once you accept that, then you do the review. And this is completely optional. If you are interested, you can write some message or thoughts, which is optional. You don't have to do at all. If you are interested, you can write those down. If you're not, it's fine. You don't have to do writing down the thoughts or messages. Okay, that's about worksheet 5 or step 5. Then next is I thought I should give a general guidelines for before doing the Bible study. Maybe I thought it should be helpful to everyone. Yeah. So first one is read the Bible daily. You should read the Bible daily no matter what. So that's the first one. Then you understand Jesus and the Bible before starting the Bible study. So before you start the Bible study, you should understand what is Jesus, why he came, what are the things, how this is it true? Well, look into the history of the world and see if it's true or not. You need to understand everything about Jesus and about the Bible. Why the Bible is written, by whom, how is this written, everything you should know. And then next is listen to others' message, Bible study, and make a note of those. So here why I written down those means we are filled with egos. We once you are a believer, you have tons of egos like, okay, I know Bible, I don't have to listen to them, or I don't have to look at that Bible study, or I don't have to listen to him because he's not good, he's so stubborn. We always think their character, we always go back to the history of that person's family, whomever is teaching. That's how usually people do. So you don't have to be like that if you want to learn Bible. So that's why you need to listen to others' messages. You put down your ego down, be humble in front of the God, and listen to other messages and listen to others' Bible study, and always written down those. Because when we do self Bible study, it will be easy for you to make corrections if you make note of those Bible study notes. And then next is talk and ask the doubts about the Bible with the elders. So you should be able to ask about all the doubts you are having about the Bible to the elders or anyone from your family. Or you can keep asking many people, because that's going to give more ideas, because each one will have different way of perceiving it. So maybe you should ask many people. Then if you want to start the Bible study at the earliest, make sure you are learning those in correct way. So when we start, maybe some people are like, okay, maybe I cannot, maybe some people are like, they cannot read the Bible daily, still they wanted to study the Bible. So it's kind of very hard to do the Bible study in such way, because you need to understand what's in the Bible actually. Then only you can study, or you will get the thoughts like that. So, but still, if you wanted to study at the early, make sure you are learning in the right way, because wrong prophecy is a mistake or sin. So always make sure to do it in the right way. So you cannot prophesize about the Bible in wrong way. The wrong prophecy is completely sin. So you should, that's why make sure you learn it in the correct way. Even after you learn, keep asking to the others and understand if it's right or wrong. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, it's the only way to learn the right way. Then give some dedicated time to study Bible. So you should have some dedicated time to learn the Bible. Otherwise, you cannot concentrate, or you cannot understand the Bible at all. Then next is select the book in the Bible to study of your interest. So once this one I told in the step 1 that you should study the book of Bible of your interest. Maybe some like to read the Gospels, maybe some like to read an Old Testament, whichever is your interest, you study that. That way you will develop a positive attitude towards Bible, to learn Bible actually. That's why you start with which one you like first. Always start and end the Bible study with prayers. So before starting the Bible study, you should pray to God to give you more vision, or to understand the Bible in correct way. And also by the end of the Bible study also, you should pray that for helping you through the Bible study time, for giving you the vision and everything. For everything you should pray to the God. Be humble yourself in front of the God. By keeping the attitude in the mind, you cannot learn the God from the Bible. Word from the Bible. Word of God from the Bible. You cannot keep the attitude. If you are having jealous to someone else and you read the Bible, means that's not correct. You should humble yourself in front of the God, because God never like boasting, jealous, or that kind of emotions at all. So if you want to learn the word of Bible, then you might have to read the Bible incorrect, or learn the Bible by humbling yourself in front of the God. Then always be thankful to God for the opportunity. So you should thank to God for getting that opportunity for studying the Bible. So in our life, we get busy life, and we may not be able to get that time all the day for learning the Bible. So whenever we are getting that time, you should give that thanks to God, so that God will give you, when you are more thankful to God, God will give you more time to learn the Bible. Then keep your heart and ears open to listen to God. So that in the sense that not only the self Bible study, you should listen to others Bible study also, or others messages also. That's the way you understand the Lord more. So if you sit and read the Bible all by yourself, only by yourself, means you won't get or understand or correct, you cannot correct the mistakes of the prophecy or the mistakes of our own life at all. So it will be like you'll be like a closed, how you'll be like a closed person, or with no windows or no doors at all. So you cannot go out or someone cannot come in. So that's not going to help you to grow spiritually, and you will be having tons of humanly sinful emotions in your head. That's why you should keep your hearts and ears open to listen to God. You should listen to God by listening to others, listen to other Bible studies, listen to others' thoughts, messages, and everything. Then next is always finish the one you started. So most of the time people are like, okay, let me learn the Bible, and they start learning, maybe goes 1 week and then they stop because it's very hard and takes lots of time. So usually people do that. So that you cannot do. You need to finish one which you started. Then be consistent. So be consistent means you should be consistent. You keep a timetable, like when you are having time to study the Bible, on that day, on that time you study the Bible. So you don't have to do that every day for studying Bible. So maybe you can keep 1 or 2 days or 3 days in a week and study the Bible. So when you have that time, or when you set that time, it will be easy for you to be consistent and read the Bible regularly and study the Bible on that exact time. That's why you should be consistent. Otherwise you will be like, you will start but you will never finish. So that's why you should find the time for you. Okay, so these are some general guidelines for how to study Bible, beginner's guide. So I hope you guys enjoyed, or you guys understood the video about how to study Bible, the beginner's guide. So you need to understand this is just a beginner's guide. When you become an expert, if you are an expert in the Bible, so you cannot then you may not have to follow this simple beginner's guide steps. When you become experts, you need to study the Bible in more advanced way. So yeah, this is just a beginner's guide. When you start, then maybe you can follow this. And I'm not saying that this is the only way. It's not in that. It's not that, but there are many ways as beginner's guide. So you can just follow anything or any way. So yeah, these are the steps of how to study Bible, the beginner's guide. So I hope you guys would make use of this in your life and learn the Bible. So there are in step 3, I didn't complete that step 3, but I will complete that in some other video. Not step 3, step 2. I will definitely complete that in some other video. And then yeah, that's all about today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you will study the Bible. So I will see you all in the next video with some other videos. Until then, it's bye bye. Have a wonderful, great day. Bye.